What is going on YouTube? Hayden here, and in today's episode, we need to look at the recent spike, possible breakout that has just taken place on XRP and some of the other major cryptocurrencies. As you can see really quickly, XRP as of, I think last night or maybe even this morning here, we have, just last night, we managed to confirm closure outside of a major resistance. And as you guys know, we've been tracking a very large bull flag here, which has just decided to break bullish and swing to the upside here, which is very exciting to me. And hopefully, if things go well, we actually continue to head to the upside here. But we'll have a lot of things to go over and cover, but this could be the start to the last possible bull run we might see this year, which is very exciting. There's lots of room for the possibilities of this to happen here. You can see how we've been tracking this beautiful bull flag here, and we have just now confirmed that. So let's see if we can close today. This is for the conservative traders out there. If we close exactly where we are, even being near overbought, there's a very good chance now that we are going to start our ascent to the upside again, which is very exciting. So keep your eyes peeled on that. Anywho, moving forward from XRP here, we have something like Solana, which hasn't broken out just yet, which is why we're still waiting patiently, because if we do see confirmation on like XRP and some of these other cryptocurrencies, we might see the rest of the market move with it here. We've been tracking a beautiful bull flag on Solana. This one is much more significant than XRP. XRP is much smaller on the daily chart. Solana is much larger. You can see here filling in the gap very nicely. What we are looking for is a closure above that, and then we should be able to rally to the upside here. This is very exciting to me because we are very close to seeing that happen. We'll also be looking at Ethereum, which confirmed closure outside of resistances here, starting to pop off. You can also see we're forming a much smaller symmetrical triangle. If I zoom in, you'll notice it's a very, very, very tiny kind of pattern or a trend, to say the least. Definitely some sort of uptrend here. You can see just drawn like that, and then without a doubt some sort of downtrend here, and we're waiting for a new confirmation. This could break as early as right now, which is very exciting, or we'll form some sort of fractal like that. So there's lots of options here to be paying attention to. So keep your eyes peeled on Ethereum as well. We'll then be looking at Bitcoin, which just confirmed closure outside major resistance. Now, I'm still very bearish on a lot of these cryptos. There's a chance we could head higher. There's lots of room to swing to the upside here, you can see very easily, and we could easily see, 120, 130, 140, 150. It's very possible, as we thought, and then probably see that come down here. We are nearing overbought. If not, we are overbought right now. So there's lots of topics we're going to have to discuss. We've even now noticed a new pattern forming on the stock market, which is beautiful. It's yet again another descending fractal here, or bull flag, however you want to look at it. Something that the stock market loves to do over the past couple of months here. You can see all the way back since January. Every couple of months, we have these kind of descending fractals form, and no surprise, we're having another one today, or this week. So with that being said, smash that like button, turn on post notifications, subscribe, and let's get right into today's episode. So briefly, before we dive into the technical analysis, remember, BYDFI is doing a crypto TV trading competition in partnership. Super cool. Guys, there's less than 4 days, or there is 4 days for you to enter this trading competition. Anyone can enter for a chance to win part of the prize pool, which is epic. The prize pool, I refreshed it just a couple minutes ago, is at $11,700. Good chance they're going to be near 14 or 15K by the end in about 4 to 5 days. The great part about this is anyone can enter and get a part of that prize pool. And what I mean by that is this gets split between the top 5 traders and 5 random people that are participating in that. The link is down in the description. It's the top link. Enter for a chance to win this year. But you can see where these people stack top 5. I've been watching them for the past couple of weeks now here, which is crazy to see how we've been organized. Now this person got bumped out. We now have a number 1 on the leaderboard, which is crazy. But the cool thing is the prize pool continues to grow depending on volume, which is crazy cool. And on top of that here, we then have a ranking, and this is where things get better. So we have the top 5 split, and then 20% of the prize pool will be distributed to a random 5 traders with a trading volume over $100. That is incredibly easy to do, as simple as a $10 or a $50 trade with some leverage will get you entered into the competition, which is insane. So more info on BYDFI later on in today's episode. But before we do that, I really do want to cover a few different things here on the channel. So to start, if we look at the coin market cap, let me just pull that up real quick. You can see Bitcoin and some of these other cryptocurrencies are starting to veer a little bit higher, just a hair. We're at 3.76 trillion in market cap here. We're up 3%. You can see the consolidation really, and we're like slowly starting to veer higher on some of these cryptocurrencies, slowly starting to see that movement. Nothing crazy, no immediate burst or explosion to the upside here. So we do have a lot to pay attention to. And again, we already had that major volume spike, and there's a very small chance now that we're going to be able to see it again. As you guys remember on a lot of these cryptos, and we covered this in yesterday's episode here, look at this, hurry up, like good chance we're going to see that movement very soon. We talked about the possibilities of a breakup or a breakdown. Obviously, I've said that. I can't tell you exactly 100% which direction we're going to be moving to, which is why I say wait for the confirmation. Now, typically on something like XRP, we have this bull flag, and we usually see some sort of 5-point Elliott wave pattern here, which is obviously still possible, but because we only had 4, there's a chance of correction to the outside or to the downside here. But what I did say is always, if we confirm closure outside these resistances, we can buy in and long. And clearly that happened first. So that's why we've entered a long position. We talked about something coming very soon. It happened literally that day because I was saying for the past like 2 days here, one last rally is coming, breakout any minute now. And here we are with that. What's next? So the fact that it happened on Monday, like the start when I was talking about this on Sunday, couldn't have come at a more perfect time. So you can see here with XRP, we're now starting to head up higher here. We are nearing overbought, which might cause correction here, but you can see run up to the downside here. And now we're starting to descend lower. So it's going to be interesting to see where the markets move to, if that makes sense here. If we confirm closure here, I'd very likely think even if we do see some pullback that we are going to head back up. Now, remember, the reason I say this would be a smaller rally compared to previously is because previously we had a massive bull flag that took months to form. Since July of 2023, this took months to consolidate, and then we saw the breakout. What we're experiencing now took a couple of days or a couple of weeks. A couple of days to form. My apologies. So, the sheer size is going to be much smaller, if that makes sense. So just because we confirm this doesn't mean we're going to see like parabolic runs. There's a chance we could see runs to the upside, but not nearly at the extreme that we've seen in the past here. So it's still exciting news. Otherwise, BYDFI is the #1 cryptocurrency leveraging exchange I like to use here on the channel. Buy along, sell short, leverage trade, create stop losses, take profits. I mean, the list goes on and on and on of opportunities that BYDFI offers, including a demo tab right here, a demo trading account, and a BYDFI reward center. The reward center gives you up to what you can see $100 in USDT for anyone that signs up completely free down in the description. And remember, anyone can enter the competition. You could have been signed up for BYDFI for 3 years and you can still enter the competition, or a new subscriber, a new register can enter that competition. And they have reward bonuses up to 8K. So for whales out there or whoever, you can claim some of that. Fit 20, 50, 200. That might not sound like a lot, but a little goes a long way with leverage. It's crazy, especially when you get that $200 bonus. That times 10 is 2,000. That times 20 is 4,000. I mean, trading around with 4K is a decent amount. You can make quite a bit of profit. And the cool thing is they have a demo trading account that gives you 50K in bonus money to practice, or demo money to practice trading your skills. Get familiar with the platform. Then you can head on over to the live trading account, get familiar with everything. And then the best part on top of that is all profits earned off bonus wallet can be withdrawn completely free, which is epic if you ask me. Now, anywho, moving forward from BYDFI to look at these other cryptocurrencies here, I want to look at Solana since we already covered XRP. You can see here with Solana, we have this major run to the upside, lower high, lower low pattern here, filling in this gap quite nicely. And what's coming is we have this fractal here. We haven't broke through resistance and we haven't broke through support. So what we are looking for is confirmation. If we close above this resistance, it is game on. Major bull run coming for Solana, which is very exciting. But we could also see correction. I mean, I do think at some point or another we are going to break out of this. It just might take a couple more days, or as soon as today or tomorrow this week, we could see that run happen. So I think overall, I'm very bullish short term. I think there's a little room left to head higher, but inevitably correction is coming, and just keep that in mind here. Ethereum is seeing correction here. You can see we're starting to see this downtrend. Oops, sorry. We found this on the hourly charts here that there's a very tiny uptrend, symmetrical triangle, 1, 2, 3, almost 4 confirmations. We don't necessarily have a top resistance just yet. I drew this in, but that could easily break and see a run to the upside. So small opportunity on Ethereum, smaller ones on Bitcoin, so on and so forth here. This one's kind of difficult on Bitcoin. I'm going to just steer clear from it for right now because I don't have a confirmation or any sort of technical indicator to pass judgment on it. I mean, maybe I could go like this. Let's see. Hey, how does that look? I mean, that might be even better. And then that would cause for correction here. So we'll see. Stock market looks good too, but what I wanted to show you is if I zoom in, we are now starting to form, let's jump to the 4-hour, a descending fractal yet again. So we'll see how this wants to pan out. But again, descending fractal is forming here. So that's going to be it for today's episode. Smash that like button, turn on post notifications, subscribe, and I'll see you in tomorrow's episode. Peace.